And we're live. Hey everybody, it's Brad from Endless Breath Dishes. I know a lot of you have been requesting that we do some live demos, or at least just any kind of demo. I have to apologize. Wendy and I have been super busy. We've been traveling and working, regular jobs and all that fun stuff. But let me get to the sticks. This is what we have on offer right now. It's mid-November 2021. So we've got the D Sharp that's on Etsy here. This is the one with that cherry mouthpiece. We've got the D and that satin finish right here. And this is the other D with that maple mouthpiece that's like, it's a chef's kiss. So I'm just going to start off with this D Sharp up here. This is the one, it's got this monster bell. And I just want to show it off to you guys. You see our logo in there. We've got the blue turquoise kind of fills going on here. And that theme, that color theme kind of continues up here. We're big detail people here. So this is that cherry mouthpiece. Anyway, so I'm going to play it for you for a little bit. This particular Dig is a volume monster. This thing makes some serious noise. It's fantastic. So. Yeah, man, great sound. It's really clear. It's very, I don't know, almost trombone-y kind of. Lots of back pressure. It's very easy. It's a fun stick to push. You can really push a lot of air through it, and it's fun to play. Really nice. It's fun to play. You can play softly in it, obviously, but it's just made to rip. Like if you were a busker, or you played outside, or maybe drum circles, this would be fantastic. You don't even have to play it in the bathroom to get it to hear yourself play. It's got great sound. So excellent vocals. I mean, you can really hear. You can almost understand people speaking through it. So great vocals, nice too. So like I was saying before, almost like a trombone on that tube. So that first tube. So that's this one. That's that D Sharp. I'll just put that there. Next one I will show you. This is that satin finish D. Satin finishes, they take a lot of work, a lot of hand rubbing with your steel wool and some wax, but I love these details. Once again, we've got that aquamarine kind of color here. And that sort of, there's a chip here, so we just put that in. This kind of finish is something you'd get with like a nice wooden, like a turned bowl or something, you know. That's kind of the plan. Spalted maple up top. It is a really difficult wood to work with, but man, is it cool. Just look at all the detail in here. So that's this guy. Let's give her a play. Describe the drone of this Didge as thick and robust. You just feel like part of this Didge. The back pressure is pretty high for the length of this stick. Like you really can use a lot of breath while you're playing without feeling like, oh, I gotta inhale, you know, real quick. It's easy to conserve your breath on this stick, but also play like long meditative kind of drones. So really nice. This would be a great meditative stick to play, or really good for recording. If you're doing any recording, put a mic down there. This is going to be your jam. This is going to be your stick for that, because the drone is just so it's just like thick, rich, lots of room to explore in there. And this mouthpiece is just like, it's really comfortable. So I'll kind of jam on it a little bit. I don't know if it makes any sense, but this Didge almost tastes good. It just gives me such a good feeling to play it. You know, I just want to sit there and not necessarily rip on it, although as you can see, you can hammer on this thing and it just keeps giving. Fast, slow, meditative, jamming. It's a good stick. So that's that guy. And then on to, this is the other D that we have on there. I really like this. There's some really neat subtle stuff going on here. So we've got this guy. Sorry, it's kind of dark. But we've got like a metallic silver fill right there that sort of color shifts. And I like that sense, that kind of stuff. That's neat. Lots and lots of desert woodpeckers and all kinds of stuff have made some holes in it, which I like. We've got this big fill all the way up that has kind of like a metallic look to it, depending on the light. And then, of course, the crown jewel of this one, my favorite style. Just look at this quilted maple mouthpiece. You can see the fire in the walnut. This is just some of my favorite looking mouthpieces. And the mouthpiece itself is super comfy to boot. So that's this guy. But enough about the looks, Brad. How does it play? Plays great. So fun. Part of this is just me jamming, isn't it? This guy has... Oh, jeez. Did Santa Claus. Sorry about the dogs. So this is a very easy to play stick. It's got pretty high back pressure and a nice high toot, which is fun to play with. But the volume is great. It's not nearly as loud as that one. This one isn't so as bright. This one is more of like a mellowy tone. I would describe that as the most mellow dig, as like a warm and round tone. That one's super bright. This one would be right there in the middle. It's got a really interesting couple different harmonics that kind of float in and out of there. And it's nice to be able to play with them and modulate them as soon as you find them. You kind of hunt them down, find those floating harmonics, and then you can sort of modulate and play with them with your tongue. If you're just playing like in a meditative style, you can kind of hear that floating above that tone. And then once you get it, you can kind of play with it. I love that. I love me some floating harmonics. So fun. And as you can maybe hear in the video, I'm not sure, but you get this harmonic, this ooh, and as you maybe do like a springing maneuver with your tongue, that boing, boing, if you hold it right there in the middle, you can elevate that harmonic up in there in the middle. And that's really unique and probably my favorite part about this stick. Once you get that thing ringing, it's just so good. This is nice because this would make a fantastic busking stick, playing outside in the park, playing for tips. Drum circle, fantastic. But also I think you could record with this pretty well. The bell isn't so huge that it's hard to direct the mic or anything like that. So yeah, overall just a really fun stick. And freaking beautiful to boot. So that's everything we've got right now as of December, or as of November. Oh my gosh. If you have any more questions or anybody has any questions, I'm sorry it took so long to get these up. Like I said, we've just been super busy. And we do have a bunch more sticks on the way. A lot of stuff that we've just started, so it'll be a minute before they're actually online. So these are our guys. I think I'll try and put some timestamps in there so that you guys can just jump to the stick that you're interested in, or watch this whole rambling mess. It's up to you. So anyway, Brad and Wendy. Wendy's behind the camera. Hi, love. Signing off. Thanks.